Hey guys, Sasha from Mobile Geeks. I'm still at the Samsung launch event here in London and finally taking a look at my favorite device. That's a Samsung ATIV Q. It's a slider, it's a hybrid, it's an Ultrabook, it's a convertible. I don't really know how to really define this category because the functionality of this is so different from all of its competitors. Let me just show you what I mean. Well, first of all, we can do this traditional slider functionality, turning it into a tablet. By the way, 13.3 inch, 3200 by 1800 is the resolution. That's a QHD plus resolution. But I can also switch over to a kind of POS mode, or plateau mode, or whoever you want to call it. And you can also flip the screen over if you just want to let a person on the other side of the table know what you're looking at, or if you want to share a spreadsheet or whatever, or a video, right? You can just flip it over. So there's no device out there that can do anything like this so far. What's also interesting is the display. Once again, 13200 by 1800 is the resolution, and this might be also the highest resolution on any 13.3 inch device that is out there. When it comes to the technical specs, I mean in terms of what kind of CPU it uses, it's running on the latest, the 4th generation of the Intel Core i processor. That means Haswell. This one's especially is running on the Core i5 4200U, so that's the ULV version. 4 gigabytes of RAM, that's 120 or 128 gigabyte SSD. But here is where it's getting interesting. We've been seeing all these Windows 8 devices for quite a while, right? We have the modern UI, you can switch over to the desktop, but look at this little icon over here, and with one click I'm turning it into the fastest Android tablet on the planet, because this is running a native Android Jelly Bean, right? You're getting a stock Android Jelly Bean experience here, and it's running on a Core i processor. I'm not sure what kind of runtime environment they're using right now. I would guess it's a kind of VMware this Android Jelly Bean is running. And of course, you can immediately switch over again to Windows. Here we go. Right, but let me show you something really interesting, because it's not only a question of running 2 operating systems on a device like this, it's also about how can I share content in between these 2 environments. So let me switch on the camera here, and then you're going to see me filming all of this. And now I'm just going to take a picture. Watch out. So, picture taken. I'm going to go back to the desktop. I'm switching over to Android. Let's check out the gallery. Look at this. So I can access the content, the media content I've been creating with Windows also in this Android environment. Isn't this amazing? I think this is also something really interesting, and sometimes I'm just missing this, all these hundreds of thousands of apps that you can find on the Android App Store when I'm using a Windows 8 tablet. Now you're getting the best of both worlds and an amazing speed. Once again, this is going to be the fastest Android tablet on the planet, or let's say the fastest Android device on the planet. Let's take a quick look around the device. So over here we have USB connector, we have a jack for your headset, we have a power button, and there's a slot, a little bay for the stylus that I've been using before. And here on the hinge we also have a slot for a micro SD card. On the other side, a second, here we go. I think you can switch the Wi-Fi or the wireless network. Oh, you know what? That's not for the Wi-Fi, that's for the accelerometer, to switch it on and off. And we have a volume rocker here, a display port, and a PSU connector, HDMI out, and a USB 3.0. What about the keyboard? I think this is also sometimes a little bit tricky for these devices. They're especially coming with a very thin keyboard to kind of create a good physical experience and have a good physical feedback, and this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the layout. Look at these huge left and right shift keys. So they've been really thinking about this, because this to me, looks more like a device where I also want to be very productive with. You can consume content, especially when you're doing Android. You can play all the games that you know, but of course you can also run Microsoft Office on it. A left and right mouse button over here. Let's switch back to the Windows mode for a second. And over here you have a kind of middle mouse button thingy, but of course you can, whether you're using the touchscreen with your finger, you can use the stylus, or you can also use this little track pointer over here that we've been seeing on a couple of Lenovo netbooks for, not Lenovo netbooks, but Ultrabooks for quite a while. So this is a very first look at the new Samsung ATIV Q with an amazing display, only 13.9 millimeters thick. It weighs only 1.29 kilograms, and you have the best of both worlds. You have a Windows device and you have an Android device. I'm Sasha from Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.